From digging ditches to becoming a worldwide known actor. This is the untold story of Keanu Reeves, a story made for the books. It all started somewhere in Beirut, almost 60 years ago. On September 2, 1964, the nicest man in Hollywood was born. Reeves was born into a family of English and Chinese Hawaiian background and spent his childhood in several places: Hawaii, New York, Canada, and even Australia. His upbringing, however, was consistent. According to Keanu, his education was a blend of British manners and humor and Chinese culture. And who wouldn't agree that Keanu has British manners? Unfortunately, the actor's father abandoned the family when he was 3 years old. He then discovered his passion for theater at age 9. The fact his stepfather was a seasoned director in Broadway and Hollywood might have helped with that. But Reeves wasn't always the good boy he is today. And he actually got kicked out of a few schools. Yeah, it's true. Keanu got kicked out of school more than once. Still, he was great at ice hockey and acting. And at 17, he decided to make it big. And where would a wannabe actor try to make it big? Keanu moved to LA, probably with not much more than a green card and determination in his pocket. Since then, he's been a staple in Hollywood. Well, almost since then. Keanu's road to stardom wasn't exactly a smooth one. In fact, the dude was a struggling actor for years before hitting it big. Proof? He took on a variety of odd jobs just to make ends meet, from digging ditches to waiting tables. Yeah, you heard me. The Big K first played in low-budget indie films and small parts in TV shows. Worse yet, he was even homeless for a period, sleeping on friends' couches and in his car. But Keanu never lost hope and always kept grinding. The guy's determination paid off eventually. Starting with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, where Keanu and Alex Winter slayed as two time-traveling slackers. And he got all gothic in Bram Stoker's Dracula, where he proved he's not just a pretty face. But who can forget Point Break, where he teamed up with Gary Busey and Patrick Swayze to take down some surf criminals? Keanu continued his action-packed career with 1994's Speed, where he kept a bus from exploding and our hearts racing. But the one role that solidified Keanu as a legend? You guessed it, Neo in the Matrix franchise. Still thought of as a touchstone in the sci-fi world, Keanu's got some seriously sick moves as the One. But there's more to this actor than meets the eye. Despite his success and status, Keanu's private life has been one of the greatest mysteries in Tinseltown. Keanu is a master of privacy. An A-lister for over 3 decades, $3 billion in movie gross. But still, keeps cards close, gives interviews, attends events, but still elusive. Always present, kind and respectful. Occasionally a glimpse of complexity is shown. At 54, embraced like never before. Proof? A pic showed him eating a sandwich alone on a bench, worth $360 million. And the sad Keanu meme was born. A meme in which Keanu saw humor. Sad Keanu meme aside, the potential reason behind Keanu's reclusiveness is dark. The actor's dad left when he was 3. 10 years later, his father made some sort of attempt to reconnect with him. Keanu describes the moment as what appears to be a complete disappointment. Quote, "Sat on veranda, dad hardly spoke. Next day he took us to airport, no calls or letters for 10 years. In 1993, Keanu lost his best friend, actor River Phoenix, to a drug overdose. His friend was only 23. Keanu was filming Speed with Sandra Bullock when Phoenix passed. Bullock later revealed Reeves hides a great pain despite not talking about it. The worst was about to come. In 1999, his girlfriend, Jennifer Syme, gave birth to a stillborn daughter, Ava. They fell in love at first sight a year prior, but the loss strained their relationship and they split. Reeves suffered a double tragedy in life, losing both his girlfriend and daughter in '99. Syme died in a car accident, reportedly being treated for depression with meds found in her car. After her death, Reeves took time off from shooting the Matrix sequels. Reeves has remained private about his personal life. More recently, he's been seen in public with Alexandra Grant, with whom he's collaborated on 2 books. They went public with their relationship in 2019. Despite tragedy, Keanu Reeves ain't gone down the dark path like many celebs do. Hard times made him kinder, in the most low-key way. You may have heard about his generosity from random workers on movie sets and Reddit. And if you haven't, hear it now. He gave the Matrix stunt team Harley-Davidsons to ride what he calls the Demon Ride. Reddit user BO2DD2 says Keanu bought him and other workers breakfast and lunch every day during chain reaction filming. Last few weeks of filming, Keanu treated stagehands and grunt workers with free breakfast and lunch. He was a really nice guy to work with, the post reads. Still don't believe he's the nicest guy in Hollywood? Then hear this. Instead of getting bitter, Reeves has become a philanthropist. The nice guy gives back to causes like PETA and Stand Up to Cancer. And no, it's not for branding. Reeves has been funding kids' cancer hospitals in secret. Exactly. And do you know the legendary story of Keanu waiting in line like a boss at his own rap party? No wonder he's got a massive following. And if we're to believe what people say, the love he shows on set is contagious, with many co-stars sharing heartwarming stories about working with him. But wait, there's more. Keanu, like the ultimate gentleman he is, knows how to make Sandra Bullock happy. This was a viral story and you might have heard of it, but if you haven't, here it is. For some reason, Sandra Bullock told Keanu about champagne and truffles and how she had never tried the luxurious combo. What did Keanu do? A few days later, Keanu shows up at her doorstep with a bottle of champagne and a box of truffles. Classic Keanu. Keanu sat on the couch, Sandra poured the bubbly, and they indulged in the truffles. In the sweetest gesture, Keanu put his hands out for Sandra to paint his nails black, just like hers. Talk about friendship goals. And the niceness does not stop here. Oh no, Keanu can do more. Or so people say. There's a word on the street he gave up $125 million from his own salary to save jobs on sets. That's real kindness. Maybe people become nicer when they're immortal. Wait, you didn't know? It's wild. But it could be real, I guess. People say he looks just like 8th century King Charlemagne and 19th century actor Paul Mounet. And this was discovered by researchers on Reddit. Those researchers saw what we all knew, but didn't want to admit. Keanu Reeves looks exactly the same as he did in his early Hollywood days. He was handsome. He is handsome. With Keanu, of course, it's not just looks. He has a chill demeanor and can connect with folks like no other. That's why they call him the internet's boyfriend. And did you know that during a break from filming Bill and Ted Face the Music, Keanu and the squad stumbled upon a house with a banner that read, "You're a knockout" and "Mini Keanu." These were referencing memes from his appearance at the E3 Expo for Cyberpunk 2077. The man took a sec to sign the banner and chat it up with the homies. Of course everyone loves him. I mean, what's not to love? Keanu's a great guy. And the internet agrees. Even Twitter agrees. But behind the sweet demeanor, there's also the story of a tough life. But Keanu made things right. Started as a struggling actor and became a blockbuster celebrity. This is the untold story of Keanu Reeves.